Hello my dear souls and welcome to Nice Surprise Tarot. Last week was a very difficult one for my country, for me, for each and everyone who heard about it. We had a terrible tragedy, 60 young people died, 200 were injured, and we received a lot of help. First from the neighboring country, but then many others. So big gratitude for all your help. Serbia, Greece, Bulgaria, Spain, Austria, Turkey, Hungary, Croatia, Slovenia, Lithuania, Belgium, Italy, Sweden, Poland. This is what I have as information. If I unintentionally skipped someone, please forgive me. We are very grateful for your help. And now let's begin with the reading. Today we are going to make a reading about why we are put on ignore by some people and what can we do about it. So I will have 4 groups for you. You will pick your group according to your intuition, according to energy or the crystal on top of the card, and then I will make the reading. So let's begin. In the meantime, my dear souls, I changed my mind. Instead of crystals, this time we will have different feathers with different colors. So based on the aesthetics, on the energy and the color, you will choose your group. And the group number 1 is with the yellow feather. Group number 2 has gray feather. Group number 3 has purple feather, and group number 4 has white feather. As I said, you can use your intuition, where energy takes you, the color, the aesthetics, the warmth, whatever is near and dear to you. Should you see 2 feathers that are pretty to you, then choose them both. Most probably there is something that you need to hear from both of those groups. And now let's begin with the reading. Hello and welcome to my dear group number 1. Let's check why did this person put you on ignore. Oops. Card number 1. Let's see what's going on. So for this group we will have 4 cards instead of 3 as I originally intended, because this one wanted to tell me exactly what is going on. So I can see that here we have situation that is not balanced. We have something that we don't like. Actually, it's like a mirror, you know. Your situation mirrors a power play, much like the magician's mastery over illusion and 5 swords strategic battles. So this person, my dear souls, is ignoring you, and they're actually seeing if they can control your emotions. like a game of tug of war. But the Emperor advises you to stand firm. If you pull back your energy and refuse to chase, then you will reclaim your power. So you should not respond with desperation, but you should respond with confidence. Let them come to you. Or, if that is not possible, let them drift away. That's it. There is no better solution in situation like this. And here I have another deck. Let me just put something that will keep the camera steady. Yes, my studio. Okay, let's see. So let's check with our Angels of Abundance deck what they have to say about this situation. So, first card says that when you allow your light to shine brightly, you inspire others. Forgive yourself for what you think you've done or not done, and trust that God loves you unconditionally for who you are. Learn and grow from past mistakes instead of berating yourself for them. So generally it says let go of guilt, my dear souls. Let me tell you something. Whatever is going on in this situation, it is not your fault. You should be aware that you are not responsible for what is going on in this situation, and you do not deserve to be treated like that. This card is showing me that some of you might believe that they did something wrong, that actually they are guilty, and that is why the other person is putting them on ignore. No, my darlings, this is not the way to communicate. If anyone has anything that they don't like about you, they should tell you, they should talk to you. Trust me, there is no other way. And the other card says, look out distractions. Your life purpose and other priorities need your undivided attention, so it's time for you to take charge of your schedule and working environment by turning off electronics and avoiding anyone and anything that distracts you from what's important. You already know what these distractions are, and you have the power to responsibly block them out. So block out distractions. Well, I can add to what I just read from this card about blocking out distractions, that sometimes when you least need it, some people decide to turn their back on you. And probably you need to focus on something that is very important to you. Something like, for example, your health or your job or situation at home or any other thing that is important. And these people decided exactly then, when you mostly need support and need someone by your side, to go away. Well, what can I tell you? Let them. If someone decided that you do not deserve to have an explanation, that you do not deserve to talk to, they just feel free to go away, to ghost you. Let them. Because you know what? Right people will never do that to you. Here you have the Magician, you have the Five of Swords, you have the Emperor, which means that you should be strong as the Emperor. Because at the end of the day, the balance is coming. Everything is coming your way. The people that should stay with you will stay with you, my darling. So that is more or less what is going on in your situation. Is a power struggle, my darlings. Don't worry. It's good when you see people's behavior, and you be strong, you be great, and you see what happens next. Either they will come back and ask you for forgiveness, or someone much better will come into your life. And that is all for the group number 1. See you. Ciao. And hello and welcome for my beautiful group number 2. My dear group number 2, let's see what is going on with a certain people or a person, and why you are all of a sudden ignored. What could be the reason? We will choose 3 cards to let us know what's going on. So, this situation, my dear group number 2, highlights an imbalance of give and take. 6 of Pentacles suggests that you have been generous with your time, with your energy. But the Devil indicates manipulation. Someone may have been using you for what they could gain from you. Now that you're no longer useful to them, they withdraw. The 8 of Cups advises you to walk away too, with dignity, toward healthier relationship. So we see here that you should identify one-sided connection through the 6 of Pentacles. Free yourself from toxic attachments, the Devil, and move forward and invest in better relationships. And let's choose 2 more cards from the Angels of Abundance. Let's see the first one. Moonlighting. You can start working on your dream career part-time while keeping your other job to pay the bills. Soon your dream career will take flight and fully support you. This is strictly connected with your career. And it advises that you should still keep your job while doing something that you love until you make money. So can I assume, my dear group number 2, that whoever is not making contact with you is connected with your career? Someone who probably used your time, your energy, everything you could have done for them to help them when they needed help, most probably with the career, with money and everything. And now they forgot about you, or they are not being in contact with you. I'm so sorry for that. But as we saw here, you should move forward to better friendships. Invest in relationships that are mutual. And here it says, face your financial fears. When you're honest with yourself about fears of success or failure, they can no longer control you. Be free of hidden fears by exposing them to the light of awareness, and you will realize that you in fact have nothing to fear, and that every successful person has struggled with and released these self-doubts. As I'm sure you're strong and you are a successful person. And most of all, my darlings, I can see here I have a strong feeling about this situation, that it is connected with job, with money, with financial situation. Someone that maybe you have helped in the past, as I said, decided to turn their back on you, and you shouldn't worry. You are better without these people. You are better. You don't need those people. They were never your friends. So, believe me, once you release that energy, let go. Once you decide that you should focus on yourself, on your well-being, and forget about these devils, these people that are with you only when they need something, when they need support, when they need finances, job, whatever it is in this situation, you will feel better afterwards. All that energy that you have given to them now is free for you to give it to yourself, and this way you will attract the right people into your life. So this is more or less all for the group number 2. Now it's clear that they no longer benefit from you, and that is why you cannot hear from the people that you're thinking about that are ghosting you. So I will see you soon. Ciao. And hello and welcome to my beautiful group number 3, my dear group number 3. Let's see what's going on. Why is this person or people, why are they putting you on ignore? Of course you don't deserve it. Nobody deserves such treatment, my dear group number 3. We will pull 3 cards and see what's going on here. We have the Moon, 3 of Cups, and the High Priestess. This person that is not contacting you at all lately, may have been swayed by rumors or external opinions, much like the illusion of this moon here. The Three of Cups suggests a social circle influencing their behavior, while the High Priestess urges you to trust your intuition. If they believe falsehood without questioning, they were never truly loyal to you. Your inner wisdom will guide you to clarity without needing to explain yourself at all. Trust me, do not seek validation from those who believe others against you. Pay attention to the nature of the friendships that you have around and trust your intuition. It is time to reveal the truth. There are different possibilities for the future. Basically, you don't call them, you don't explain anything. Most probably they will not call you soon, but from my experience, what might happen is for you to find out that the people that share the gossip and bad things about you to this person may do exactly the same to your so-called friend that is not calling you right now, and they might come back to you explaining the situation, or maybe not explaining, but you will know. You will know. Trust me, you will know exactly what is going on. So it will be your decision. It will be your decision whether you will forget or you have moved on already in the meantime. You will see. It depends. Let's see the Angels of Abundance Oracle cards. I will draw 2 cards to see what kind of information they will give me about this situation. Let's see. 2 cards. 1, 2. Let's start with this one. Oh, it's so beautiful. Take a look. It says, the key to manifesting quickly is to have very high energy levels, and the easiest way to increase them is through physical exercise. Choose a fun and meaningful activity so that you will look forward to exercising and it becomes its own reward. So exercise to increase your energy and vibration. Well, this is actually in a situation like the one you have, a very good advice. You will certainly need something in order to raise your vibration. So in order to feel better, generally, so why not exercise? Go to gym or swim or anything. Go dance somewhere. Do something that will make you feel better and raise your vibration. And you know what? By raising your vibration, it will become so much easier for you to find out what is going on. Things will start opening to you. Believe me, my darlings, you will find out what is going on. And here I have employment change. Your career path is leading you in a higher direction with positive changes to support your dreams,
priorities, passions, and life purpose. Trust that these changes will help you release the old and welcome the new. You are being supported each step of the way. Well, this is telling me that it is possible that these people are connected in a way, maybe with your job, with your career or something, so that you may feel that you should change your direction. And with increased energy, with physical exercise and everything, it will be so much easier, my darlings. Most of all, it is important to not seek validation for those who believe other people, bad people, to pay attention to the true nature of the friendship and to trust your intuition. Everything will turn to good for yourself. This whole situation, everything that is bad and negative, will actually lead you to employment change and more money and more fulfilled and pleasant working environment. So with this, we close the reading for the group number 3. Ciao! Hello and welcome to my beautiful group number 4. My dear group number 4, let's see, why are you put on ignore by this person? Of course you don't deserve it. Nobody deserves to be treated that way. Let's choose 3 cards and see what's going on with this person. All persons, maybe a group, decided not to be in contact with you. So we have the Hanged Man, the Tower, and Queen of Swords. The Hanged Man represents your shift in perspective. You're no longer playing their game by their rules. The Tower confirms that this shift. You see, my darlings, what happens when you mention, just when you mention the Tower. This is a very strong card, very strong energy. So let's continue. The Tower. It confirms that this shift has shaken their control over you, and that is making them pull away. Here we have the Queen of Swords, and she reminds you to stay firm, to cut through manipulation, and prioritize your independence. Those who vanish when you assert yourself were never your friends to begin with. So embrace the power of non-reaction. Allow those all toxic connections that were not for you to collapse, like the Tower, and be unapologetically firm in your boundaries, like the Queen of Swords. The Tower is still active. Oh my God. Let's choose 2 more cards from the Angels of Abundance Oracle cards. So this will be in a way connected to your abundance. Abundance of friends, abundance of material stuff. Let's see What is the wisdom shared by this card? I will pick 2. It says, spending time in nature helps shift you to a higher vibration and reminds you of God's infinite abundance. Go outside and enjoy a walk or hike with your pet, meditate beneath a tree garden, sit under the stars, or do some other activity to connect with the limitless vastness. Okay. All in all, it is an advice of how you can raise your vibration. And to be honest, in order to attract people like these, that are with you only when you're playing their game or when you're playing by their rules, you should be pretty much low in your vibration. When you raise your vibration, you will attract people that are similar to you, with people with higher vibration. So enjoy nature, enjoy exercising, enjoy everything that makes you feel good. Or if you feel very bad, at least anything and everything that will help you feel better. And then you go better and better until you get to this position that is actually very good for you. And let's see the other one. Dear one, there's no need to suffer or sacrifice. Hold the intention of undoing any vows of poverty or self-denial that you may have made, consciously or unconsciously, in any lifetime. As you do so, all effects of these vows will be undone for everyone involved in all directions of time. So this is it. Again, connected to the lower levels of vibration. Maybe there was a time when you decided that the abundance is not for you, that you will never make anything, you will never make money, etc., etc. And as long as you kept with that idea, with those thoughts, the people we are talking about were happy with you. Once you decided that no, this is not for you, you deserve more, you can make more, you will have more, probably they decided that something is wrong with you. They can't live with you and with your fantasies and silly ideas, and they decided to turn their back on you. Again, I will remind you to embrace non-reaction, to allow those toxic relationships to collapse, and to put boundaries, and to be firm with those boundaries. So this is it for my beautiful group number 4. All in all, you've stopped playing by their rules and they decided to turn their back. You should not worry. The sooner they get out of your life, the better. And that's all for my group number 4. I will see you soon. Ciao! So, to sum up for all the 4 groups, let me tell you, my darlings, your worth is not defined by those who withdraw from your life. Each tarot card and the Angels of Abundance Oracle cards reminds you that when people ignore you, it often has nothing to do with your value, but everything to do with their own insecurities, manipulations, or dependencies. The key in this situation is to stand strong in who you are. The right people will respect you without needing to play games. And that is all for today, my darlings. I hope you liked what you heard and you will follow the wisdom given by the tarot cards. If you liked the video, of course, please share, like, and subscribe to Nice Surprise Tarot. And I will do my best to see you soon. Take care. Ciao.